I start with the story I read. There once was a farmer who discovered that he had lost his watch in the barn. It was no ordinary watch because it had sentimental value for him. After searching high and low among the hay for a long while, he gave up and enlisted the help of a group of children playing outside the barn. He promised them that the person who found it would be rewarded. Hearing this, the children hurried inside the barn, went through and around the entire stack of hay but still could not find the watch. Just when the farmer was about to give up looking for his watch, a little boy went up to him and asked to be given another chance. The farmer looked at him and thought, why not? After all, this kid looks sincere enough. So, the farmer sent the little boy back in the barn. After a while, the little boy came out with the watch in his hand. The farmer was both happy and surprised, and so he asked the boy how he succeeded where the rest had failed. The boy replied, I did nothing but sit on the ground and listen. In the silence, I heard the ticking of the watch and just looked for it in that direction. A peaceful mind can think better than a worked-up mind. Allow a few minutes of silence to your mind every day, and see how sharply it helps you to set your life the way you expect it to be. When you increase your awareness, you improve the quality of your life. Here are 6 things you can do to ensure that awareness becomes an integral part of your day. Number 1, recognize and say thank you for what you have. Practicing gratitude trains our brain to focus on what we have in our lives right now, instead of being distracted by thoughts of what we don't have. Create a gratitude journal and write in it for 5 minutes each morning or before you go to sleep at night. List 3 things you are grateful for. It can be the simplest of things, such as having a warm bed to sleep in, a roof over your head, a family that loves you, or food in your fridge. Number 2, train your brain to be more quiet. Try to meditate for 10 minutes each day. It doesn't require a lot of time, and it can help you deal better with the thousands of random thoughts that occupy you throughout the day and contribute to your feeling stressed, rushed, and overwhelmed. Think of it as mental hygiene that takes just minutes but can have long-term positive effects on how your brain functions. Try the Headspace app that makes meditation easy and even fun. Number 3, clean up your workspace. Before starting your workday, make sure you have everything ready for the tasks you'll need to complete. You can gather these materials the night before so that you don't waste any time in the morning looking for them. Bookmark them in your browser or write notes that you'll have handy on your desk, a checklist of tasks you need to complete during the day, a bottle of water at your desk, etc. Number 4, become the master of your time. When you're ready to start work, use a timer to divide up your day into manageable increments that will allow your brain to focus in a more targeted and effective way. You can set the timer to 30 or 60-minute blocks. For example, you can also try the Pomodoro technique, which consists of 25-minute blocks of time, followed by 5-minute breaks. When you're done with one segment, step away from your desk and do something completely unrelated to work to give your brain a chance to rest. Take a 5-minute walk, look out the window, stretch your body, grab a cup of coffee or tea. Number 5, tune out the distractions. Distractions negatively impact your focus, so you need to make a conscious effort to avoid them as much as possible. To do this successfully, you will need to invest in a good quality set of noise-canceling headphones, especially if you work in an open office environment. To set your phone to airplane mode. To set expectations with others by letting them know you won't be available in the next few hours, and to avoid browsing the internet, reading the news or checking social media. Do these activities later in the day after you're done with your work. Number 6, don't multitask. You might find yourself on any given day doing several tasks simultaneously: reading email, talking to a coworker, eating, checking text messages on your cell phone, looking at your calendar, etc. Did you know studies show that multitasking is not only distracting, but it also negatively affects our cognitive abilities and can even reduce IQ by up to 10%? Try a different approach. Take on each activity separately so that you can devote all of your focus and attention to it. Try checking email twice a day, instead of reading each incoming message in real time. Don't just be reactive by responding to others immediately. Focus on being proactive. Dedicate your time to your top priorities and give them the recognition they deserve. If you like this video, please subscribe.